So for today's first guest, we're going to start at the pinnacle, literally. She's an adventurer, an explorer, endurance athlete, runner, triathlete, mountaineer, and motivational speaker.
Translation amazing there, right? Lucy Westlake is a two-time world record holder in mountain climbing. And we are so excited to meet her and share her amazing story, which is now part of a motivational book that is set to come out. We also have the author joining us, Patrick LEDDIN, who is an associate professor at Vanderbilt University. Thanks to you both for joining us to talk about kind of this adventure that you all have been on together with this book.
Thanks so much for having us.
Lucy,
yes, thank you.
We have so much to jump into. Lucy, let's start with you. You're part of this new book. You're touring the country. But first, let's talk about how in the world you got started climbing mountains.
Yeah, oh my gosh. It was kind of like a coincidence. Me and my family just stumbled upon the highest mountain in Kentucky, and we've always been outdoorsy, adventurous people. So after that was just we just drove up that one. And after that, my mom was researching other highest, like the highest point in each state. Every state has like a highest point that people go to. It's like a thing a lot of people do. So that we began doing that as we traveled, and it just kind of escalated from there. And once we had like 30 high points, we were like, you know, might as well do all 50. So me and my dad really became some mountaineers in the process of that.
Lucy, your incredible story is, it's a part of a new book written by Patrick Vanderbilt. Patrick, what can readers expect from this book?
Well, the book is designed to help leaders to get better at leading themselves and leading others. And I'm pretty clear that we're all leaders, it's a choice. So the book is designed to give people a look at 5 key areas of leadership. And then through a number of stories, like 35 daily readings, you learn lessons about leadership, and it's influenced to reflect on yourself as a leader and how you can get better.
And Patrick, you're not only a professor, you have a lot of history experience with leadership as well. Tell us about that.
I started my career early on after college in the U.S. Army, and I had a chance to go to infantry officer school and ranger school and airborne school, and I was a platoon leader and company commander in the 82nd Airborne Division. So I kind of cut my teeth early in life with leadership, because you walk into a role at 22 years old and you have people 2 decades older than you, and you're in charge of them. And you don't want to do it by the rank on your collar. I had little rank on my collar, but I didn't want to do it by being a lieutenant. I wanted to do it because people were inspired to follow me, and together we could do our best. After that, I left. I went to KPMG, was a project manager, and then I ran a company with my wife for 11 years that we sold back in 2012. So those experiences taught me a lot about leadership. I actually got my doctorate at the University of Kentucky, where I studied how to change human behavior through training and development, and now I teach at Vandy.
Well, Lucy, we can't talk about your story without talking about WaterStep and how you discovered them at a young age. So for those who are not familiar, what is WaterStep and how did they impact your life?
Yeah, WaterStep is a nonprofit organization in Louisville, Kentucky. That's where they're based. So pretty local there. And their focus is the world water and sanitation crisis. So they make these water filtration systems that can chlorinate the water and make it safe to drink. And they're doing amazing things throughout the world. They've installed these chlorinators in many different countries, and I had the privilege of installing. So that's what sparked my passion for WaterStep, is actually going into the field and seeing what they do, which is incredible. And they do all these things through shoe drives to raise money to make the chlorinators and to install them. So it's a win-win type of cycle that they have going on.
And finally, Lucy, we see your dad in so many of these pictures climbing with you, and he's joined you. What has it been like to have him on this journey with you?
Oh, it's been amazing. It's been a real bonding experience for us. We've definitely grown a lot together throughout the process. Neither of us were mountaineers beforehand, and now after 7 years of climbing together, oh my gosh, no, 10 years of climbing together. We're very close, and mountaineering has done most of that. That's where we really bond. So it's been incredible, and I'm hoping to climb some mountains with Patrick too in the future. He's getting into the sport.
Well, Lucy, your story is fascinating. Patrick, your story alone is fascinating too. I'm glad the two of you have combined forces to share it with us. We're looking forward to setting some eyes on it.
And the 5-week Leadership Challenge book signing, reading, and discussion is next Tuesday from 9 to 10 a.m. at WaterStep. That's at 625 Myrtle Street. If you can't attend, that event will also be streamed live at WaterStep's Facebook page.